Hey, what's up, Greg?
Hey Randy, thanks for giving us some perspective today. In our staff meeting, you
Mm.
gave a real good visual picture, a real good metaphor. Can you share that?
We're talking about actually it came up, I think it came up because we heard that Governor Ige was saying we're going to have another month of lockdown,
Yeah,
and everyone's expecting April 30th. It's going to lighten up, and of course we got social distancing and different things in place. And then we talked about when this is over, what it's going to be like when it's done. And I just said, it's not like anything's going to end. It's like you just finish a race and there's another gun. Pah! Let's go. Like, oh,
yeah. Do
so
you have any experiences with races that kind of mesh together with what you're saying here?
that's a nice setup, Greg. As you know, everybody watches. This is so non-prepared, but I just happen to be prepared. I have this. Shows that like I'm kind of geeky. Here is this is if you can see that, that's a 1982 Honolulu Marathon, a Honolulu
Wow.
Marathon. That's the shirt that I got. And let me show you a picture, a picture of me in 1982. I mean,
Nice.
that was quite a while ago. Quite a while ago.
Dude, that's a good looking young man right there.
Oh yeah, he has no stomach. He has hair. Look at that mustache. Well, when running that marathon, it's not like just doing a sprint. It just takes a lot of training and a lot of effort that over months of training. I'm not elite at all, but when I was 25 or so, you can just run.
Mm.
And through this COVID crisis, it's going to take some perseverance. It's going to take some gumption. We use the word grit. How do we keep on moving forward? You know, um, for me, I showed you the picture of that shirt. It says, "Oh man, I'm gonna run this, and I want to get that shirt. I want to, I want to get that." And more recently, with my wife, I want to get that medal. Okay,
Nice.
I want to make it, and it was pink, 2018. But that's so manini or so small in consideration to what we're talking about, running with perseverance.
Mm.
Jesus set the example in the next verse. He says, fixing your eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of faith, or the author and the finisher of faith. He said this, the Bible's writer said this, for the joy set before him, that goal, it wasn't a t-shirt, it wasn't a medal, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. That joy, Greg, you and I know, it was us. He did that for us.
That's great. That's great. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that picture. We're not just finishing a race, but we're getting ready for the next one. And so, in order to do that, we do what you just said. We fix our eyes on Jesus and his
Mm-hmm.
example. And Jesus, I mean, in the midst of pain, he chose to focus on the purpose of God. And that's great. Randy, how does worship help us develop that enduring, that persevering kind of faith? What's the connection between the two?
It's funny since we're talking about marathons, and I showed you some shirts. When I was training, and some of the longer runs, I mean, after an hour or two, you're getting tired a little bit. So I would sing a little chorus, a chorus in my head, according to the cadence of my running, and it would sound like this: "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their." And I would sing that chorus again and again. I would find my spirit buoyed up. It's like, oh, I got another breath, or the second wind, as people describe it, because they say they will run and not go weary, they'll walk and not faint. And there's a little that this part was not found in the scripture, but it says, teach me, Lord, to wait, or not just like wait, but with expectancy, in the hope, say, God, you're gonna give me strength. Sometimes I sing a chorus, I'm here for you, Lord. Come and do what you do. And I sing those things under my breath. And somehow I get through it. And what's interesting is marathon is real. It's like a real individualistic sport. You kind of by yourself. But I did it recently with my wife, and I'm going to show this picture. There she is with me, and she was the one that slowed down to help me the last couple miles. That was 2 years ago, and we can't do this alone, folks. We can't do this alone, and that's the way we're going to make it through. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Here's my guys. We get together. And notice we have something in common. we have our guitar grace group, and we share from our hearts the joys, the pain, the trials that this crisis that we're facing, and just to hear what they go through, and just to see one another encourage you. We're going to make it through. And there are real practical things. Did you get your the small business loan? Are you getting the payroll protection? We're talking about these things, and I want to encourage you. You folks outside, just don't do it alone.
So good. Thanks, Randy. Thanks for encouraging us and just being a part of our message today.
Yeah. Well, thanks. It's
Have a
fun.
great day, my man.
You too.
Yeah.
Care. Take care.